Yo, what's going on, guys? Today we're doing a little bit different of a video. Today we're going to be doing base spots on the new map on Arc called Aquatica. And I'm not going to lie, guys, I need you guys to let me know in the comments what you guys think about this, because honestly, I think it's kind of a flop. But these locations are really good, though, and I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I hope it helps you out in wipes that are coming up. But if you guys do, it took me some time to find these, so please like and subscribe, and let's get right into this. Alright, this spot's going to be located at 34-2, 64-1 long. The thing about this spot is this is the only entrance in. But you can only build up to right here, and then back here you can't build anything down here, but you can spam Tusos, and then up here is actually where the base is good at, because this cliff plat marks the spot where you can build out again in this cave, and you can build all up here for your main base, and all up here, which you can put the bubble down without having to do that. And now this whole spot up here is walkable and breathable. That'll be number one, though. And you can spam terrain turrets all across the side right here. And it's, or not right down here, but like up here though. And then Tusos down here. So that'll be number one. Here's the cores again. 31-6, 65-1 long. Alright, let's move on to base spot number 2. Coming in at number 2, we got 46.5, 66.9 long. And it's right here at Red Ob. And the crazy part about this spot is there's lava. Like under, like over top of it. Basically, if you go like this, you see that there's like this little ground area. Well, it's, you can go right through it. And you drop down and there's this whole open area down here. And it's all buildable. Like the entire thing is buildable. And here's the thing though, you're gonna need a magma sword to get down here. But there's this foundation right here marks where the lava stops taking damage at. So everywhere underneath this foundation is all, like you're basically all getting down here. You can build a sky net going up or a netting with turrets all over like a Fortnite, and do your main base anywhere. This is all flat down here as well, basically. I mean, this area is really flat for like a crafting station, warp room, whatever you want to do down here. But by far, I think this might be the best location on the list so far. Let's move on to number 3. So the funny part about number 3 is it's 45.9, 71-0. It's right next to the lava by Red Ob right there. And it's this lava right here. And you go down. And you basically got a cave system down here where you don't take any damage right here. And you go all the way down through here. A whole cave system basically. But this is really nice though because there's not a ceiling they can drop on. So basically if you get down here, you can do wall after or terrain turrets everywhere down here. And then do your crafting station all the way back in the back. This is the only entrance in here is the lava and then right here. And you can go right up through it if you can make it back up through it. I don't know. Making it back up to the lava might be kind of hard though. Alright, let's move on to number 4. Alright guys, so this could be number 4 right here. Coming in at 090 lat, 057 long. And there's a barrier right here and a border right here. So basically you have like your own little secret area and plenty of crystal around you to farm. But this is the only entrance in right here. And you got this big open area down here to do whatever you want. And you can put your crafting station up here. And these things work like cliff platforms. So you can place 1, 1, 1. And then you have this whole area oxygen. And you can put either gasoline or you can put this other gasoline in it. Doesn't really matter. Either one works for it. And it'll power this up for a pretty good time. And there's also 50,000 health on it too. So I don't know how easy they are to destroy, but it doesn't seem like they're that easy to destroy. But this would be base location number 4. Plenty of breeding room as well. Yeah, not a bad little location, and you can farm all this crystal too, so it's not line of sight anything as well. All right, let's go move on to base location number 5. All right, coming in at base location number 5, we got one against the border again, pretty low secure spot. Here's the chords right here, 091, 28-0 long, and it's a little small one. I'm not gonna lie, it could be a good starter base though, but down in this little crack down here, hard to find. Not too much room. I guess you can go a little higher up with it, but there's not too much here, I'm not gonna lie. But you can build like a decent outside to it though as well. You got some area up here above it, and that's about it for this location. It's a little small rattle, I'm not gonna lie. But let's go to 6. Alright, base location number 6 is gonna be right here, 71.7 lat, 36.7 long. And it's gonna be just like the outside that it looks to it, and you go down here, and there's a drop down, and you can put a bubble right here, which we tested it out, and if you put a bubble over top of a water dino, it slowly drops their health and makes them stuck in the bubble. So nice little thing to know. When you drop down here, you got this whole terrain. You can do terrain turns all down here to this drop down, and then right here, you got a nice little area where you can put a tiny wall or whatever you want to put here in defense, and then back here you can do a small crafting station back in this corner. Not a bad little spot though, and it's pretty secluded, and also you can do an outside to it as well, because it's pretty not too bad on the outside. You could do something with this for sure. You got flat ground right here as well. Not a bad little location. Not a bad little location. But let's move on to number 7. Alright, so this one's actually not underwater. This one's in the ab zone. And the chords are 62.5, 31.2 long. And here's what the outside kind of looks like right here. You're gonna come down here, drop down in this little area. And this is the only way in right here. It's a small little drop down area. And it leads to this big area back here where you can do basically whatever you want back here. It's not too bad. Not a bad little starter slash like maybe mid game. I mean, you couldn't do too much with this, but it does have a, I mean, you're an ab and you're in a decent area up here. Like you're pretty high up, so not a bad little area. Let's move on to number 8. Alright, this is gonna be number 8. It's gonna be 66.6, 20.0. And you're just straight up right here, and you got this whole open area. It's kind of like a skylight almost. And you got this whole open area up here where you can do clip plats or whatever you want to do right up here. Clip plats like this. The only way up is right below. I wouldn't say the spot's not too bad. I mean, you could definitely do some defense on this right here and right here. I'm gonna get the chords again another time. It's right underneath this. It's gonna be at 66.0, 20.0 in the ab zone. Let's move on to base location number 9. So guys, if you're just starting on small tribes right now, like a lot of people are that I know, you might like this one, 58.6, 06.3. It's not really a rat hole, but it is off the ground though, so it's a little harder to raid. And this is the area back here. You can do a decent defense rate, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, for what it is, if you cliff platform right here, and you can do like a shandy system, spam all down here of course, and or just build like a far back wall, kind of like all the way back here, and then do a crafter, and you can have all your tames back in this area right here. I don't know, it's a good little starter location if you're just starting off on small tribes right now. But here's the chords though again, 59.2, 06.1. Here's the outside. That's what it looks like, and you just fly right up in here. Let's get on to base location number 10. Alright, this one's gonna be down underwater, 66.8, 14.6 long. And this one's weird because this wall is not even a wall, but you can't see through it though. So you can just go straight through it, and then go all the way up here like this. And you can basically do like a little cliff flat base up here. And you have a lot of room, but this is definitely what I would do if I was right here, and then do like a little bubble system right here. And I think it actually drops. No, I think this is it right here. It's just a little tiny bubble system. This is the only entrance up is right here. And also this spot actually leads over here, which if you go all the way around like this and you go through here, it's probably about the same thing. This map is really weird, I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's a lot of weird things with this map, so I don't know. But oh my god, I lost. Alright. But yeah, this is the spot. I'm gonna get the chords again. It's gonna be 65.8, 14.1. And that'll end the spots. And I want to show you guys some other things about this, like for the fact that there is Explore notes on here. Alright guys, so here's a couple other things I'm going to show you that I found out when I was playing earlier looking for these locations. So at 70.2, 12.7. This is the only 4 times that I found online. I found on land. I found 2 underneath the water, but this right here in this corner is a 4 times note. And if you're looking to level up on smaller tribes real fast, this is the place to be. It's next to this little waterfall area right here. And yeah, it'll get you leveled up a little faster on the start. But yeah, that'll be that. And then if you're looking for the artifact, I found one artifact cave. I can't find the other one. But I did find one artifact cave, and I'll show you guys that right now. Out through here, and there's this little tiny gate right here. You go through here, and now you're in the artifact cave. And up here should be where the artifact's at, yeah. So here's one of the artifacts right here. It's right underneath the red op cave, artifact of the mighty. Cores of that in the cave is 52.7, 68.6, and that's where that's going to be. And this cave is massive, I'm not going to lie. Cannot build in here though, figure that out. But yeah, no, that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I got a crazy new 4-man series episode coming out soon, so stay tuned for that. But I hope you guys found the base locations you want to build in for the next wipes coming up, or small tribes. Catch you guys in the next video.